What's up, Eagle High? I'm Justin Carpenter with the honorary Chase right behind the camera, and I'm here with our own SRO, Mr. Anderson. And today, for our campaign for change on the mental health awareness for first responders, we're going to be interviewing him and asking him a couple questions about what it's like being an officer. So, right now, as like you said, a police officer has to be strong, have integrity, and stuff like that. Without a doubt, obviously, there's some sort of occupational stress for officers and first responders. You have dealings with like the movement with ACAB. You know about that?
Well, everybody's got a right to their opinion. Everybody's got a right to their own views. Police are, a lot of times you're not dealing with the police on your best day. A lot of times, you're not calling the police over for a cup of coffee. You're calling the police to your house because there's some kind of a problem going on in your life, whether that be a domestic problem, a problem with your kids, people are depressed and they're having suicidal thoughts, whether you're being stopped by the police, and you end up getting a citation or you end up being put in handcuffs and arrested. So it's not always, not everybody's interaction with law enforcement is positive.
And so recently there's been that ACAB movement, and of course there's been the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind telling us what sort of effect that would have on first responders and police officers?
So as far as the pandemic goes, there's the whole mask thing. You have the masks that come out. I'm not the mask police. It's not my job to go and say you have to put a mask on. You need to wear a mask. At the end of the day, when it comes to that, we're not there to enforce a mask mandate. That's not what law enforcement's role is. But where it becomes a challenge is when businesses, you have a private business that has a mask mandate and people come to that business because the public have a right to go there, and they're mandating them wear a mask and they don't want to wear a mask, and then they're going to call law enforcement and have those people removed.
And so right now, I guess you could say there's some sort of maybe stigma against police officers getting help and seeing them go out to places like therapy and counseling. Can you tell me why there would be such a stigma against that?
I think that sometimes people have this perception that police officers aren't just, your normal guy. I'm just a normal guy. I mean, I have a family, I bleed, I mourn loss, I love my dog, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not some machine, I'm not RoboCop, personally, that's how I see it, But I think that there's a stigma is, I think people just have this expectation or this false sense of reality that, oh, they're a cop, that's what they signed up for. That's not how it is. I'm still a human being, I still have a family that's going to mourn me if something happens to me, just like anybody else out there,
What more do you think they could be able to offer to help first responders and police officers?
I don't know. I've never really thought about that. I don't think that. I think that the support that the city gives law enforcement is good. I think we're happy with where we're at. I don't think that the community could do more. That's just not generally the mentality of first responders and law enforcement. We're here to help you. We're here to help the community, It's obviously there's a two-way street there, but I can't think of anything. I don't have a good answer for your question, to be honest with you, as far as what I think the community can do to make my job easier. That's not the community's responsibility.
Well, we're very glad to have you guys, SRO. Well, like that said, I'm Justin Carpenter with the honorary SR Mr. Anderson, and Chase Carter's right behind you. Thank you all.